Hey guys, this is Bix. Welcome to another version of Mentoring Monday. Today's topic is about your comfort zone is your failure zone. The reason I wanted to talk about this topic, because many of us, including myself, we all strive to be comfortable, to live in our comfort zone. When I look back at the various stages in my life, I've achieved the least amount of growth and success when I was in my comfort zone. So what exactly is our comfort zone? It is a behavioral space where our activities and our behaviors fit a routine and a pattern that minimizes stress and risk. It provides us a state of mental security. Much of our comfort zone is determined by our past experiences. Our past is a great guidepost, but it really sucks as a hitching post. We often get stuck in our past. So why do we stay in our comfort zone? When we come to the outer edges of our comfort zone, or as I call it, our familiar zone, we touch the outer edges of prison cells that we have unconsciously created for ourselves. So if you really think about our comfort zone, it can be a prison cell for growth. When we near the edge of our comfort zone, let's talk about what happens. Adrenaline starts pumping, cortisol is produced, and the amygdala, which is the fight or flight part of our brain, gets stimulated. This is when we think that we're in danger. So we automatically feel the need to go back to where it's safe, which is our comfort zone. My biggest learning experience in life has been when we experience this uncomfortable feeling. This is actually when we need to break through the most. The more we break through, the more we are expanding our capacity to deal with life, with adversity, diversity, and to deal with all the new stuff that life throws at us, and also to a better experience growth. We must constantly learn how to go beyond the edges of our safe zone and get the most out of life. So how do we do that? 1, gather information. Anxiety comes from the fear of the unknown. Usually we imagine the worst case scenario. To break through your comfort zone, educate yourself. Read, talk to people. Information's power. The more you know about something, the less scary and more powerful you feel. 2, create a written plan from the information you've obtained. Start with the easiest things first. Ask other knowledgeable people to help you improve your plan. When I started my company, I spent over 1 year developing and improving my business plan. I failed on paper several times, but I eventually got it right. When you start getting out of your comfort zone and the adrenaline starts pumping, revert back to your plan, which, by the way, you developed with calmness and clarity. So 3, hold yourself accountable. Find an accountability partner. Tell your friends what you want to do. When I started my company, my accountability partners were the bank, my employees, my customers, and close family members who loaned me the money. I had so many accountability partners, there's no way I was going to allow myself to fail. 4, take baby steps. Once you have a great plan in place, simply just start. Taking baby steps is a great way to desensitize yourself to the feelings of anxiety. You're not trying to become an overnight success. Instead, you're steadily pushing the boundaries of your comfort levels and working towards an overall goal. 5, aggressively challenge your comfort zone. Once you get some baby steps under your belt, try something that's sink or swim. Example, I quit my very comfortable job and started my new company. Married with 2 kids, a mortgage, and car payments, failure was not an option. I really had no time to think about being scared. 6, remain positive. You'll have negative situations. Mistakes will happen. It's okay. Learn from them. These are just learning experiences to help us continually improve. 7, never stop expanding your comfort zone. Even if you arrive at your stated goal, it's important to keep pushing your boundaries. Remember, it's the journey that's fun, not the end destination. Make it a process. If you stay at your end goal too long, then what does it become? Your comfort zone, your familiar zone, and you stop growing, and ultimately, your failure zone. I'd like to close this topic using a quote from Steve Jobs. When I got fired from Apple, it led me to one of the most creative periods of my life. The heaviness of being successful was replaced with the lightness of being a beginner again. Sounds like me getting into the music industry, by the way. When I was less sure about everything, it freed me up to be creative again. End quote. He then started Pixar and Next. Next was bought by Apple, and Pixar is the largest and most successful computer animation company in the world. Steve was forced out of his comfort zone, and look how he responded. How will you respond when you get out of your comfort zone? If you allow yourself to get out of your comfort zone in a constructive way, I bet you will grow and succeed beyond your wildest expectations. It worked for me. I hope you enjoyed today's topic. This is Bick signing off. And remember, it's never too late to reinvent yourself. Cheers.